Welcome back to Make Me a Fan. I'm the Jag.
I'm Pete.
And today we are watching PWG's Bask in His Glory show from 2018. Of course, the Encyclopedia was on the scene in the house to watch this amazing show. And Encyclopedia, what was it like to be there for this show?
This was a packed house.
Yeah,
everybody knew that the card was stacked. Unfortunately, this guy doesn't know what the rest of the card is. We do, but yeah, it was a crazy card. Everybody that was outside. So let me explain kind of how this American Legion works.
Okay.
The front of the building is at the front of the property, and the parking lot is on the back. Mm-hmm. When you would get in line in PWG, you would line up against the building, and then back against the fence, and then all the way back and around.
Wow. Okay.
If you were in a good spot and you had GA and you were probably like halfway between like the actual building and the fence, you were gonna get a good seat.
Okay.
If you were anywhere past that or wrapped around, you were just happy that you had a GA ticket or a standing room only ticket.
You're stuck like Chuck. Now that line sounds like an impressive game of Snake. Remember on the old Nokia? All right?
100%. No, but it's legit that thing. It's kind of like if you knew that you were, and then if you were next to the building or front of the line, I mean, those people got there at like 1 in the afternoon. Like they were there, like people would set up tables and it was serious. PWG receipt was serious business.
Serious business. Now we see the people with the pitchers of beer. I've heard the legends of PWG selling pitchers of beer at the Reseda building. I missed it. This is the Re-Education of the Jag, and so I can only live vicariously through the Encyclopedia, and I can only watch what you show me, and today you're showing me at least something I anticipate to be a hell of a match. Yeah. Please, if they didn't watch yesterday, first of all, they're crazy. Yeah. You got to go back and watch yesterday's match.
It was so good.
But if you didn't know what we're watching today, Encyclopedia, tell them what we're about to see.
Absolutely. So we are going to see superstar Jake Atlas versus Rey Horus.
Rey Horus. Okay. I don't know much about Rey Horus. I've heard the name. You said yesterday he signed with Ring of Honor. Of course, Jake Atlas is down there in Orlando with NXT.
He just had his debut.
He did.
Everybody over the weekend, we saw the pictures. Some of us were crying.
Ooh.
This was so good.
Who cried?
Oh, come on, are you kidding me? Of course I.
You cry?
I always cry about wrestling and seeing everybody succeed and everybody we get to work with.
All I know is
Jake be part of their greatness. I'm just happy to be part of that greatness.
Now, Jake Atlas is prolific and gifted. That man is talented, and I'm excited to see him doing his thing down there in NXT. We also saw the artist formerly known as Kathy Campanelli, currently known as Kat Marino, down there. You know what? It was not, I didn't cry, but it did make me feel some kind of way to see Kathy, or Kat, whatever, holding a WWE microphone.
It just looked right.
It was surreal. It was like, damn, she did the damn thing. You know what I'm saying?
It's that whole idea of visualize where we want to go, and you get there.
She did the damn thing. And I'm very proud of her. I'm proud of Jake. And I'm proud of Mr. Rey Horus, even though I don't know what the hell I'm about to see. But if he made it to sign a contract with Ring of Honor, then damn it, he also did the damn thing.
He did.
I'm excited to see what's going to happen. Any news or Pete's points you want to give me about Rey Horus before we watch this?
Not really. He's a phenomenal luchador, and you're in for a treat.
Okay.
And it won't be the only luchador you're going to get to see today.
Uh-oh, wow, more than one luchador in the house today. All right, well, people, we're going to go watch this. So if you don't know what we're talking about, or if you just want to revisit it, you got to take your ass to High Spots. It's the best $9.99 in the business. There's a link down below in the description. There's probably another link in the comments. There may or may not be a highlight video right above my head right about now. But if you can, get in where you fit in, watch this match, and join me on the Re-Education of Jag as we watch Jake Atlas versus Rey Horus right now. All right, so the match just ended in Encyclopedia.
Yes, sir.
It was fan-freaking-tastic. What did you think?
Oh, no, it was a top-notch performance with two high flyers.
Hell yeah.
That have unlimited talent.
Very true. Now, Rey Horus is freaking fantastic. Before we talk about Jake, I have to give Rey Horus his due. Now, when you said Horus, my mind automatically went to the Egyptian god because I have a little bit of knowledge in the religion department, if you will.
Oh, understood.
And so I was like, oh man, an Egyptian guy? But then he's a luchador, so I'm like, wait, maybe my history is wrong. Of course, then he comes out and I can see the symbols on his trunks. I can see.
Yeah, he's got the icon there.
Yeah, he's got a lot of Egyptian-inspired symbolism on his gear. And screw the symbolism, that guy is fantastic. Homeboy had some amazing stuff. I mean, it was a springboard to a Hurricane Rana onto Jake, who was on the floor. We had a lot of just crazy reversals. Man, so much good stuff in this match. But the weird part, the interesting part, probably the part that I appreciated the most, was seeing old school Jake. Because again, the Jag's been in the game since August of 2019.
He's seen the polished product.
I have. I've seen the finished product of Jake. So first and foremost, seeing Jake as a heel was an interesting twist. First, I don't think I've ever seen Jake as a heel before. he's always been the face, and he almost always wins. It's very rare for me to see Jake lose. So, and it was an odd kind of an experience to see him lose, first of all, and secondly, to see him giving people the finger and giving the crowd the business. Pete, how did you feel watching Jake as a heel? I mean, you've seen it before. You were there. You see the encyclopedia in the background taking pictures, of course. But how did it feel for you? Is it just like, whatever?
You have to understand that early on, I booed Jake Atlas.
Really?
Of course, he was a heel.
Okay, fine. So
he was a heel.
You were doing your job as a fan.
Of course, I didn't know any better. I was like, screw this guy. This guy, boo.
Now,
boo.
Jake has a lot of boo potential, okay? And Jake, I'm talking to you. I know you watch the show, and I really do mean I know you watch the show because you've told us that you watch the show. But Jake has a punchable face. Okay?
100%.
Because he's a handsome man, okay? Number one, he's handsome. Number two, he's confident, okay? So when you have a handsome, confident dude, you sometimes want to just punch him right in the junk, okay? Dude's in great shape. He's talented. He's everything that a fat guy like myself sitting on the couch would love to hate, okay? So Jake has hate potential for days. But when you actually watch Jake in the ring, you cannot deny this man's freaking talent and ability in that squared circle. Would you agree?
100%.
Now, did you ever want to punch him just like, damn, this guy's so good, I just want to...
Sure, especially like Young Guns. The first time I saw him wrestle at Young Guns for PCW, I was like, screw this guy. And guess what? You did your job.
Yeah,
congratulations.
So Jake, in this one, I was like, man, Jake, he's doing his thing. We saw a lot of spots that look very familiar. We saw the Death Valley Driver, which he lands on his feet because he's got that cartwheel. He's got the amazing agility, and then followed by the kick to the face, Pele kick, whatever penalty kick you want to call it. And I was waiting for the moonsault, but it just wasn't there yet. So this is like old school Jake that didn't have the moonsault added yet. Correct. to that spot, okay? Other thing I was waiting for was the LGB DDT. It wasn't there. I don't know if it was in the repertoire yet.
It probably was. It was probably in process, but it hadn't been perfected.
Okay.
I would guess that towards the end of this summer, that's kind of when you start to see that getting perfected.
All right. Well, he looked fantastic, okay? And the agility, I mean, when he picked up the chair and threw it at old boy, I was like, damn. Jake did an escalator thing to the top to a tope con hilo, I believe it was. Mm-hmm. Damn, Jake, you was killing it. I was appreciating Jake in this match. Not only that, but Rey Horus, you're only as good as the guy you're dancing with, and Rey Horus was killing it as well. So I gotta give credit to both guys. NXT, Ring of Honor, both you guys are prolific and gifted. That was a hell of a freaking match. Jake, I love you with every cell in my body, but I wanted to punch you in the mouth in this match, which means you did your freaking job. So I was excited. I was very excited to watch this match. I'm sure you can tell I'm probably louder and talking faster than usual because I was hella entertained because these two guys know what the hell they're doing.
Understood. So that was that match. We've done so well, but what about tomorrow?
I don't know.
9 a.m., noon Eastern.
The Re-Education of Jag continues. This is a weird series because I'm seeing so many new people, so many new matches, and tomorrow I have no idea what I'm watching. Encyclopedia, please tell the people.
2 more debuts, as our friend the bro says.
Yes.
You're gonna see Bandito.
Bandito, it's about time. I haven't seen Bandito before.
And some guy from Australia by the name of Robbie Eagles.
Ooh, I have seen Robbie Eagles at the New Japan show at the Pyramid.
Yeah, that's right. So then, not 2 debuts, but...
Well, I mean, I didn't know what I was watching. That was like September of last year, and I just showed up with Steve like, I guess I'm gonna see Bullet Club. So this is gonna be cool. Robbie Eagles versus Bandito.
Bandito.
I've never seen Bandito before, and I know he just won Battle of LA last year. He's the champion right now, PWG. Mm-hmm. So this is gonna be a nice little eye-opener for me. Of course, this is the Wayback Machine. So we're gonna see old school Bandito, and hopefully I'll get to see some new school Bandito sooner than later. Am I right?
Oh, absolutely. And he's locked up with Ring of Honor, so he's gonna be at Ring of Honor for a while.
All right, well, you suckers better come back tomorrow at 9 a.m. for another Re-Education of Jag PWG, I don't know what to call it, blockbuster between Bandito and Robbie Eagles. See you clowns back here tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon Eastern. Anything else?
That's it. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
See ya.